hello there. Right. Fucking shambolic setup I've got today. I've put the microphone over there because it's always getting in the way. But, yes, today we're going to be painting Zippy. I don't like it, Zippy. Bungle. You know, that fellow. Anyway. Howard Jones. Yes, it is indeed. This could bring the stream down pretty early. I just fancied a bit of Howard Jones. Hello Austin, hello Josh, hello Billy, my lads. Thank you for coming. Now, let's begin. Well, kind of, tentatively. Okay, so I've already got this abstract canvas I did back along. And I thought that would be a nice background for our Mr. Zippy. Now, I don't have a reference to go by, which is a bit silly, but I have done a sketch. Let me just check. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, tit. Right, there we are. So I'm thinking it's going to be Zippy sticking his finger up, and then I've been playing around with a few different hand positions. So he's either going to have his finger up by his lip like he normally does when he's being naughty, or both hands flipping the bird, if you will, or a hand resting against his head. I haven't decided yet which one to go for, so that's what I'm using as a reference out shot. That's all I've got to go by, but I have been watching some clips. Oh, hello there, sir. Thank you for popping in. Yes, naughty Zippy, naughty Zippy. Right, before I'm just going to elegantly fade this song out. There we are, that's done it. Right, for those of you who don't know Zippy, here's a little clip just to give you a reference point. So this was a children's show back in the, Mr. Chris Webster was telling me it started in 1972, but it was still going on in the 80s, unless they were reruns, but I watched it as a child. You'll get the idea. I'll just put the devil on.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, yeah. No, but I had that one yesterday, Georgia. I can't decide now. Will it be this one, or that one, or this one, or that one, George? George!
Hello, everybody.
George, will you listen to me?
Zippy, what are you shouting for?
What, to try and make George listen?
We can't hear with the headphones on.
Oh, I know, Geoffrey. All right, now perhaps you could help me then.
Well, I'll try. What is it you want to know?
Well, the thing is, I can't make up my mind which record to listen to. This one, that one, or this one, or that one.
Well, that's easy peasy.
Oh, is it? Well, which one?
None of them.
None? Well, why?
Because I want to watch the television, Zippy. I won't be able to hear it if you've got the record player on.
Oh, Geoffrey, that's not fair.
Oh, come on, Zippy, do you really want to play records? I mean, you can't even decide which one you want.
Okay, there we are. There was Zippy there. Now, Zippy was mildly psychotic, I would say, but I suppose was portraying the naughtier of the children that might have been around during the 70s and 80s. He normally got his comeuppance, but we all loved him. He had a zip for a mouth, so occasionally they had to zip his mouth shut. Poor fucker. Right, okie dokie. I've never seen this before. Right, you're in for a treat. Well, you just saw it, I suppose. My painting will be shambolic just because I should have had a reference at the ready, but there we are. This is the way I do things. That's why we turned out the way we did, America. Yes, we were raised differently back in the 80s. Right. Oh, hello, Colin. Well, worth checking out the Christmas special they did for the crew once. Yes, me and Vanessa were watching that just earlier. It was a bit naughty, wasn't it? A little bit racy. But it's hard to find a good copy of it. The version we saw, it was just bloody. It was like it was filmed on someone's old Nokia. Shambolic, to say the least. Right, okay, I'm just going to slap something on in the background. It's going to be a bit of old sorcery, my loves. Not really fitting for this, but I haven't had time to prepare anything more suitable. This might have to do. Okay, now, do you want my head in the corner, or should we just leave it like this? Maybe we should just leave it like this. Now, I don't tend to draw, I just paint straight away. All I've done is I've drawn a line here. This is where Zippy's table will be, because we never saw below the waist of Zippy, because we would have seen his human operator. Right, okay, I just need to move a few things around. Let's put that there. Right, I've got my drawing in front of me. Hopefully that will suffice. And right, let's just get on with it. Right, where's my bloody brushes? I don't know which one to use. Oh, tell you what, this is terrible. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you my colours that I've prepared. Look at the state of this. So I'm envisaging today we're just going to use a bit of titanium white. Yellow ochre out of the tube is pretty much Zippy's colour, so I'm not going to have to do too much to that. We've got a bit of phthalo blue and a bit of burnt umber, so I can darken it down for the shadows. It might have been nice to have a bit of Naples yellow. That might have been more fitting for the highlights, so I might just squeeze a little bit of that out. In fact, I'll do that right now. Right, where are you? So well prepared. I thought I was more prepared today, but obviously not. Right, let's squeeze a little tube of this out. Just a tiny bit, we're not going to need much. Right, do you want to see a really fucked tube of oil paint? Right, this is my yellow ochre. I've had this for years and years and years. It looks like it's spent a good time down in hell, I would say. But anyway, right, we've got our colours. Right, and just finally, I'll just show you the brushes. I've got an assortment of brushes, all different shapes and sizes, and all pretty fucked. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'll sketch out a drawing just in thinned out oil paint. Let's move this thing out of the way. Right, whilst I prepare my paint, let's have a look at some comments here if there's been any. No, not. Oh, yes. Oh, hello, Brian. Evening, Jimmy, and everyone else. Lovely. Hello, Brian. Yes, put yourself in the corner for misbehaving. Oh, hello there, Constance. Not safe under the table. Safe under the table at the BBC. No, that's right. Yes, you had to be very careful with yourself back then. All manner of dodgy fuckers around. But anyway, okay, I'll put myself over here. Just tell you what, let's make me really small. There we are. Look at that little tiny Jimmy. Okay, right. Now, I'm normally a bit rough with the drawing, but I can't be too rough because we already have a prepared background. But I can always erase some of what I do. I'm absolutely parched at the moment, I've got to say. Now, the problem is I can't see my drawing because my camera's in the way. Now, right, I'm going to have the drawing here right in front of me. Right, here we go. So, I'm going to have him quite big. I'm going to have his great big head here. Right, let's just pop in his great big head. Oh, look at the size of his head. Okay. In many ways, he resembles Pac-Man, I would say, if Pac-Man had had a neck. Okay. And then he had a fairly scrawny neck. A bit like E.T. actually, thinking about it. Okay, there's the main Zippy. This is a very easy thing. Zippy's relatively easy to do, I would say. Let's pop his eyes in. He's got relatively large eyes. And another devil here. Oh dear. Right, my Zippy may look slightly unorthodox. But that's not fair, Bungle! That's kind of how he talked, wasn't it? He sounded like he was smoking about 20 a day. 20 an hour, should I say. Okay, so... yes, I think I'm going to have his other hand like resting against his head, which he used to like doing when he was pissed off. And interestingly, Zippy only had 3 fingers. But that's all you need when you're being naughty. Right, so hands coming down here. This could be very shambolic, my loves. Right, and over here he's flipping the bird off right over here, so I can probably put this drawing away now. Oh, and of course his little zip is over here, a great big ring attached to his zipper. Okay, let's get this finger here. Oh dear, this looks like a penis. Yes. And then it comes down here like that. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Oh, hello, Shuffle. Sorry, Jimmy, religious studies last night before exam. We'll catch up later. Yeah, if you want your kid to get a 9, hire an atheist to teach them religious studies. Oh, dear. Go easy on them. How's it going, everyone? Oh, hello, Mr. Brewer. Yes, Mr. Brewer's in the house. I'm okay. I'm quite all right. Oh dear, it's a bit thick. My paint's slightly thick here. Anyway, there we are. He's sticking his finger up. That'll do. Right. Now, inside his great big gob, I've made his mouth slightly too big, really, but he's got like a red gullet right here, and the rest of that's dark. His eyes are quite odd, so he's got black pupils, blue iris. It's like a human eye, but it does look a bit odd. Right, okay, let's slap some colour down. Now, I've got no bloody reference for shadow in that. This is absolutely shambolic. Okay, right, I'll tell you what, let's mix up a bit of shadow Zippy colour. Now, because I've already got a painted background, I'm going to have to paint this quite thickly. I can't thin it down much, because else you'll see underneath. So, I don't really know how dark this is at the moment. Let's have a look. Okay, it's more or less burnt umber. That's no good. Fuck it, that'll do. This probably isn't the best paintbrush to use here. Okay, Austin's saying he could do that, yes. My oldest say I teach them more religious studies than their teachers. He isn't impressed. Well, look at that. Get the pipe out, mate, and relax with Jimmy and Zippy. Right, so he's definitely going to have shadow under his great big noggin. So we're probably going to get some of the background showing through here, but we're not going to worry too much at the moment. And then we're going to have to play fast and loose with where the rest of the bloody shadows are. Oh dear, not very good at that. Oh, hello, lover. Thank you. Dry as a bone. Could you, what's that? Oh, Bob, yeah. Thank you. Could you get my water bottle as well? I'm really dry. Got a Bob Ross cup, you can't really see it. Yeah, that'll do, yeah. It's because I was drinking the turpentine earlier. Of course I wasn't. Okay, let's get some shadow under here. This arm. Yeah, I think we're going to have a fair amount of the background showing through with this. I have to do something about that. Cheers, lover. Yeah. Thank you. Right, okay, let's carry on. Yes, Vanessa is a splendid, splendid woman. Where would I be without her? Because I'm always ill prepared. Okay, I'm not quite sure where the shadows are. I'm imagining the light source is up here. So we might have a little bit of shadow here, perhaps. I don't know. Let's just pop in kind of darker tone all over, and then we can work over at the top. Whoa, it's too dark. I always get a bit stressed when I do one of these painting things. I need to get a better setup, I think, because it's the one I'm currently using is far too cluttered. Okay, that'll do. Right, let's I might have to use a different brush here. I'm gonna use this one. Oh man, I've got too many things all over the place. Okay, this brush I'm using previously had blue in it, so that's not good. That's the right colour, really. Oh dear. Don't like the look of this. Okay, you watched the rest of... Yeah, Austin put on this really nice clip from an interview of Malcolm Geet. I think it's Geet, isn't it? Or Keat? Geet, yeah. Geet rhymes with Keat. Definitely worth a watch, even though it's over 2 hours long. Yes, yes. Don't need to be stressed, Jimmy. All friends here. Yes, thank you very much. I still get stressed though. But thank you. And I know this might be controversial, but hear me out. The first book he put out about the King Arthur tales, he does his own audio for the audio book. I could listen to that with a pipe for sure. Yes. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful man. I didn't know he had an audiobook version. He released some albums of folk music and he sings a fantastic song about the Green Man. I think you recommended me that one, Billy, because I've got that saved on my Spotify. So I occasionally listen to that. I think you're responsible for that. Okay. Just daubing this on for now. Now, open this door. Oh my goodness. I was cold when I came in here, now I'm boiling. Now, the light is too bright. Oh dear. Shambolic. Right, I'm going to have to start moving it around because my wrist is going to crack otherwise. Okay. We were watching a medical drama earlier, and someone had rheumatoid arthritis, one of the main characters, and I thought, oh dear, it's like me. Because she was putting her hand into really cold water to try to get the pain to go away. And when mine's bad, I have to do a similar thing. Depressing. It's hurting now, but it's not too bad. Okay, let's block this in. Just blocking in the main colours at the moment. Now up here he's got a kind of a scrawny neck where the fabric's kind of pulled in a bit. A bit of that. Okay, there's his neck. Okay, done, finished. Okay, let's get the darkest bits in first. So let's get the mouth bit. The mouth is pretty dark, if I remember rightly. It's perhaps slightly too dark. There's a bit more brown timber in there. Yeah, I mean, after watching that, I mean, I've followed that Malcolm chap for a while now, but whenever I watch his videos, I get very tempted to buy a pipe. So far, I've refrained. It won't be long before you see a pipe hanging out of me gob. Going to get that book. Yes, good. I haven't read any of his stuff. His second book's coming out later this year as well. Right. If every vicar in the country was like Malcolm, church attendance might actually increase. Agreed. Yes, that's a very good point. That was great painting earlier, Jimmy. Thank you. Is this the old sorcery music? Yes, it is. One of the other albums. 2019, this one. I've heard it before. Sounds like old sorcery. It is. You have a fine ear, my friend. Oh, hello there, Sephiros. Sephiros is here. How are you doing, sir? Look at that, I haven't got a fucking red at the ready. That red won't cut it. Damn it. Sephiros is on holiday, I think. Look at that, I'm starting to sound like Zippy. That's what happens when you have a paintbrush in your mouth. Okay, let's get some red in here. That is gullet. Oh dear. It's still not quite. It's very hard because the underpainting is very bright, so it's coming through. It really matters too much. Okay, this is gob. Right, I'm gonna get one of my little prick around brushes, and I'm going to go into the dark areas and make it slightly darker. Some more water. Zippy looks stoned. Yes, he does. Yes, right, Sephiros is in a caravan. Yes, splendid. What's the weather like, Sephiros? Just popped on to say hello, though. I'm not allowed on the YouTube. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, that's fine. That's fine. Wife's orders, potentially. Oh, it's raining. Obviously, right, yes, okay. No, that's fine. I think we all have this kind of thing happen occasionally. But yes, have a lovely holiday. I'm surprised your wife doesn't want to watch it too, though, Sephiros. Oh dear. Right, I'm struggling here because I should have got a reference. I remember there was some deformation that goes on around here. Yeah, that's right. His fingers kind of bend here. Something like that. Something like that. Now, sometimes it's nice when a bit of the underpainting shows through, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that happening here, because it might actually add something otherwise unintended. Okay, Sephiros is off. Ciao, my friend. Ciao. Thank you for popping in to say hello. Can you send some of that rain my way? We've only had one day of rain the last 6 weeks. Oh my goodness, the drought is real. That's terrible. We've had a good dollop of it recently. Okay, my goodness, you're in a similar problem there. Chris Webster said he had no devices weekend, and to be honest, that sounded like it could be great. Yeah, we try to limit it over the weekends as well. That's why I don't do much over the weekends for the channel. Nothing actually. Hot and dry. Okay. Yes, where are you located? It's supposed to be getting quite hot here next week, which I'm not looking forward to. I prefer it cold. Cold and wet. Like my penis. I'm joking, of course. Yeah. Okay. Right, this could be a very quick painting here, because it's not going to be too detailed. Okay. Oh, North Mississippi. I imagine it was a few streets down the road. Imagine it was yeah. Garden needed the rain. Meant to be hot this weekend. Yes, that's right. Now, yeah. So we got a garden now. So we've had to bloody water the devil. I'm not used to having to do that kind of nonsense. But yeah, we haven't had to do it for a few days now. Okay, this is going to be very, very quick, I think. Quick and shambolic. If I do this one quick, I'll do another one on top of that, as well as this one. Maybe. I didn't expect this to be quite as quick. Right. Let's get it. He's got blue eyes. Do. He's got a dot of black in the middle. And surrounded by the white, what do you call the white of your eye? Something like scilla or something like that. So all that rain in the Midwest just missed you. Yes it did. We were just overcast for a couple of days. Oh dear. Is this typical for you for this time of year, or is this abnormal? Yeah, that is brutal. If there's rain going, we'll get it over here. I'm not saying that we enjoy the rain. In fact, we just learn to live with it, I suppose. It's better than not having rain, I suppose. It's quite disturbing with eyes, no? Oh dear. Like fried eggs. I think I've done his eyes too small, maybe. Oh well. Right, let's do a little bit of highlight, where I'm just using a bit of white and Naples yellow, tiny bit of yellow ochre. It doesn't really matter because it will mix in with the other. Let's have some green tea. Austin says we can have 4 seasons in one day. Yes, we've been getting that kind of weather recently. Hot, then hail, then rain. What's the other thing? No snow though. It's pretty typical. Rain comes and goes, but it's terribly hot all the time this part of the year. Okay, right, I see. What's the temperature now? Ooh, I do like weather, chat. I think. Do you chaps like talking about the weather generally, or are you doing it just to placate the British who absolutely love talking about weather? I think it's just because the weather's always changing and it's quite fun to talk about. Okay, we've got a little nub of material there. So Zippy has a kind of tight fuzz, if you will. I imagine he's made of like fuzzy felts, if anyone knows what they are. Oh, Zippy, lovely creature. 88 Fahrenheit feels like 93 with the humidity. Right, I don't know. Yeah. What's that in centigrade? Been listening as I drive. Now I see Zippy. He is quite unique. Ah, yeah. So, yeah, he's quite a strange fellow. It's like a bargain basement version of Sesame Street. We were 89 with a real feel of 97 in Florida. Right, shit. I think talking about weather is universal. Yeah, you're probably right there, Josh. I've got a friend who moved to Dubai and they're always showing off the near constant sun, but I think I'd miss the seasons if I left the UK. Yes, I would as well. Yeah, absolutely. Weather and what you're having for dinner, and to a taxi driver what time you into. Yeah, okay. I used to get that. It was quite funny. Yeah, because I used to be a taxi driver, and it was kind of funny. I'd always smile to myself when you'd get that awkward silence, and then they'd come out with those gems. I felt sorry for them. But all a taxi driver likes talking about normally is how big a tip you're going to give them. That's what I used to like thinking about. Oh, I tell you, it was a great thing getting tips, but it was also very awkward. I used to find it awkward. Between 34 and 36. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, that's high. I think we're going to have a high of 28 degrees coming up. Might be over the weekend. That's just enough. That's too hot for me. But anywhere over 30, and no. Barber talk is tricky. Oh, it is absolutely, Austin. I prefer to remain silent. Oh, hello there, Tim. Am I getting the bird from Emo's jaundiced cousin here? No, this is an entirely British incarnation, or invention, if you will. He's called Zippy, this fellow. I'd play a clip, but it's quite long. I'll tell you what, I'll play the clip again. You'll understand better then. So I'll just pause the music. Right, so sorry everyone who's already seen this, but I think Tim needs to see this. Here we go.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, but I heard that one yesterday, George. I can't decide now. Will it be this one, or that one, or this one, or that one, George? George!
Hello, everybody.
George, will you listen to me?
Zippy, what are you shouting for?
Well, to try and make George listen.
We can't hear with the headphones on.
Oh, I know, Geoffrey. Oh, perhaps you could help me then.
Well, I'll try. What is it you want to know?
Well, the thing is, I can't make up my mind which record to listen to. This one, that one, or this one, or that one.
Well, that's easy peasy.
Oh, is it? Well, which one?
None of them.
None? Well, why?
Because I want to watch the television, Zippy. I won't be able to hear it if you've got the record player on.
Oh, Geoffrey, that's not fair.
Oh, come on, Zippy. Do you really want to play records? I mean, you can't even decide which one you want.
Oh, right, there we are. Wasn't that lovely? So that was Zippy, a kind of a psychotic puppet that would eat many of the puppets from Sesame Street for breakfast. Yes, it was quite an evil character. Whilst you were away, I just did a bit of a highlight on the top of the noggin and a tiny bit of under chin highlight. I don't know if that's correct or not. Okay, we're missing some colour there for some reason. Let's try and pop it back in. It's like British Elmo, I think, Tim. Ah, yes. Okay, it could be like Elmo, or Elmo without the fur. Yes, but Elmo that's kind of slightly depressed and psychotic. Zippy would kick the shit out of Big Bird. Yes, I think so. Tim, look what you've done. Nostalgia, yes. Sorry, I didn't know. I don't remember this, but it looks very familiar. Yes, it might have been on over your way. Nightmare Fuel, indeed. Yes, he sounds like the worst roommate ever. I like the voice. Yes, I love his voice. He sounds like he's like a heavy smoker and likes a drink or two, which is probably a reflection of the fellow that was voicing him. Okay, that's more or less there, I would say. It's very quick, this one. We're getting some colour from the background. So what I might do is tone the background down, because at the moment there's a bit of a conflict between the two. So in fact, I might do that now. So I was thinking of doing a kind of a wash over the top of a transparent colour. I'm going to go with green. This is a transparent colour anyway. So as long as I don't mix it with white, it should just sit over the top. That's the plan anyway. It may not work. Shall we? Shall we? Is that going to ruin it? Is that a zipper on one side of his mouth, or is it a grenade pin? Yes, it is a zipper, ring pull thing, zipper pull. But his head may explode occasionally. Yeah, when he became too much for everyone, they would zip him up. So it's definitely of its time. You wouldn't get away with that kind of thing now. I don't know about the screen. If I kind of ruined it. Oh well. I lived in the UK when I was younger. My dad was in the military. Maybe why you first thought I was a Brit. Yes, that's true, Mr. Brewer. Yes, that's true. Be awesome if it was a grenade pin. Yes, indeed. Yes, so you probably did see it whilst you were over here as a child then. Yes, very good. Yes, you were raised the British way for a little bit. I'm absolutely amazed that Zippy isn't actually smoking on the actual show. So one Christmas I remember getting a chocolate tobacco set. So it had a pipe, cigars, packets of cigarettes, all in chocolate form. Of course, it never resulted in me smoking. Oh dear. No, it wasn't that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with this green over the top thing just because I've done it now. It's going to make Zippy pop a bit more at least. But it looks like he's underwater now, which probably isn't a good thing. And we're losing all this vibrant colour in the background, which is a shame, but there we are. You've got to be very careful putting, I mean this is classed as a glaze, but because I thinned it down with solvent, it means that there's a potential for it to crack later on, perhaps, but I can't be out. It doesn't matter really, does it? It's only Zippy. Only Zippy, poor Zippy. What I should have done was made a glaze using linseed oil or something. I think it'll be alright because I only very lightly painted the other side, the underside. The trouble is with oil paints is they draw moisture, or rather oil content, from one layer to another. So if you put a thin layer on top of a thick one, the thicker layer pulls out the oils or something like that. I don't understand the chemistry of it fully, never have, but I have run afoul of the cracking before. But I haven't had that happen for years, so I think I should be alright. This is Zippy in some kind of underwater hell. Yeah, green makes it more of a horror piece. Goes well, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Is it the green or Jimmy making it slowly green? I remember the chocolate cigarettes. Yes. I don't know if you can still get those, but they were actually wrapped in paper, weren't they? So you'd peel them back. I doubt they still do them, but you never know. I mean, there's talk of banning smoking altogether in this country, so that you have this crazy situation where they'll pick an arbitrary age from which point no one will ever smoke again, so it'll only be older people that are allowed to buy them. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, what's wrong with lung cancer? Oh dear me, dearie me. Sorry that I've got to keep moving it around. I don't know if it looks like Zippy now. It looks like E.T. Elliot. The other problem is it's because we've toned the background this colour. It doesn't really matter, but that would have an influence over the colour of Zippy himself. It would be more in the greens, but fuck that. I'm not going to alter Zippy. Okay. Now we need to put a table in for him. Yes, tobacco doesn't kill you. It's the 7,000 chemicals they put in cigarettes that do. Yeah, well, that's a good point. I mean, you know, there's something horrible in them when you light one and it's sparking and it doesn't go out. You can't put the cigarette out. So there's some pretty horrible shit in there. I haven't seen them in years. Over here, the paramilitaries will make a fortune selling it. Government is stupid. Yeah, it's a shame. It is a hard spelling, yeah. No, it's all right. I got the gist. My spelling personally is shambolic. I'm not very good at spelling myself. Okay, so this bit here, I don't know what colour to do that. Let's do it red. a reddish green. Or brown. What a weird colour. This is what happens when you mix red with green, it becomes brown. Now, one of the things I don't like about painting is having to wash brushes or clean brushes, so I tend to just use dirty brushes, but you never get the colour you want with that technique, with that approach. Okay, that's his table, but we need to put some shadow here where his body is. So mix up a slightly darker version of that same colour. I think Zippy found the brown note indeed. Yeah, it's all gone a bit naughty, hasn't it? A bit. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not. Well, his great big noggin would be here, I suppose. Blended it into oblivion. Don't really see that. Now the other thing I could do is just go straight in with a bit of white. too wet. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, there's Zippy. Right. Now just final little, I just want to tighten up the darker tones. I can't see what I'm doing now because it's all gone shiny. Oh, I haven't done a zip yet either. Yeah. I need to take my jumper off. I'm starting to get too hot here. Okay, that'll do. Let's get the zip in. I need some tea. Veering into fertility god, trickster variety. Yes. Looked like Zippy is saying flipping the bird at the big bear guy. Oh yes, that's right. I didn't like the big bear. Can't say the other word because I don't think it lets me. Okay, right. Fair enough. Right, we need to do the zip here. Which I don't really know. He looks scarier once the zip's on, to be fair. Especially the way I'm fucking doing it. What am I doing here? Oh God. I mean, it looked pretty scary anyway, but no. Believe it or not, this was a children's character. I'm making it look slightly more horrific. What was that bird? Oh. Oh, you fucker. Okay, let's do the ring pull. Oh, hell. This is the hell version of Zippy. Okay, there we are, Zippy. Oh dear. Oh dear. A very, very thin, dark line. Doesn't really do anything. um, God. It's gone to hell and it's gone fully to hell now. Right, there's Zippy. Last thing I'll do to Zippy is just take away a little bit of that green. God, I'm getting paint everywhere. Looks like scary teeth, yeah. It looks like it would make a good horror villain, yeah. I know, it's pretty horrible looking, isn't it? Yeah, I think his zipper was slightly less demonic than the way I've painted it. Yeah, I don't know about this green, but it's done now. What was I thinking with that bloody brown colour? That's no good, is it? Oh dear. Well, it's done. One way or another, it's done. Bloody hell. Awful. Right, I'm going to do one more probably. But I need to take my jumper off. I'll do a very quick one. Oh. Man, I was roasting. Oh, that's better. Tell you what I could do. I'm going to remove some of the green. doing anything? Not really. Maybe that was a good idea. You win some, you lose some, my loves. Yeah, it's a bit better with a bit less blue or green. Yeah, I think I prefer that a little bit. A little bit. Right. It still looks like Zippy. Any middle-aged British person would recognise him. Yeah. Do a white Coke line on the table, Jimmy. Is this show still ongoing? If already said I missed it, my bad. No, it's all right. It's not anymore. This is quite an old thing now. It was finished, I think it finished in the late 80s perhaps, I don't know for sure. And a few beer bottles, maybe dark circles under his eyes. That's a good idea. Yeah, Trippy Zippy. Okay, right, let's do that. Let's make him fully berserk. I don't know about the line of Coke though. This is very wet now, so there's a limit to what I can put on top of that. But I can definitely go for dark circles. Zippy's not having a good time yet. It's unfortunate that under here there was a line that kind of mirrors the shape of Zippy's head, so it looks like he's got a weird line around his head. He's having a rough time, rough retirement, yeah. I wonder what Zippy is looking at. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Bungle? Darkness at the edge of the universe, yeah. He's looking into the void. Could do some like drool coming out of his mouth. I think it's gone a bit tits up, you know. I don't know how else to what else to do really. Funny what one wee drop of painting can do to a painting. Yeah, it is quite effective around the eyes there. It's a good shout doing that. There's not much more I can do there. Unless I do vomit on his mouth. Not sure what to do. It might be done, you know. In fact, you know what I might do? I might just paint out the background just black. It's happening, I'm doing it. My table's going to be fucked after this. Yeah, when in doubt, just get rid of it all. Poor Zippy. I'm plunging him into darkness now. Yeah, sorry, I did read your comment in time. Is it Charlie? Is it Charlie? Yeah, sorry, I just went for the full-on black. Tim looked away for a few moments, and now Zippy's being swallowed by the void. Yes. Now, I think it was the conversation about what he might be looking at. Yeah, he's found himself on the edge of known space and time. And he ain't happy about it. Right, let's get in here. There's a tiny bit of the green that shows through on the edges, which is something at least. This brush I'm using is a bit too big, really. Yeah, I might leave a little bit of the green here and there, just to reference what's underneath. Poor Zippy. Zippy is not happy. Zippy is going to dark places indeed. Has anyone seen that YouTube video, Grover's Quest to Kill God? That's what this is reminding me of. My goodness. Black is actually a good idea. Oh, cheers, Austin. Yeah, I think it is kind of... It's making him pop a little better. No, I haven't seen that, Tim. By the way, how's Jake's latest video doing? Is it exploding? No, but I want to, yes. It's funny, it's on a channel called Burial Goods. Okay. Right, I have to check that out. Jake's video is gaining traction. It'll be huge in no time. Yeah, he's really, he's hit onto something there, isn't he? I've never had that happen with, well, the only... My video about penises, that did well, funnily enough, but nothing else. I think the other problem is, unless you have a channel that's, it's quite easy to define what it is, I don't think the algorithm knows what to do with it. That's another problem. However, Jake's channel's always been about the same thing, hasn't it? So, but at least it's yeah, it's starting to pop off now. There's a tiny bit of green still showing through in places. That was how I found you, Jim. Ah, yeah, but how did you find me though? I don't know. My channel's just all over the place. But I do like. I don't want it to be just one thing, I suppose, really. But then I suppose And just speaking of who I know here, Tim and Austin, our channels aren't, you know, just one thing, are they? They flit around, which is I think is a good thing. Okay, right. I think that's probably. It's quite nice actually. The bit of green that's showing through just makes him look a bit like irradiated, I would say. Get a tiny bit in here. Just a little bit. Yeah, I like it. I like it now. I'm gonna sign it with the old JC. This is a mistake I have to make. I put too much paint on and then it's a fucking nightmare to control it. Okay, there we are. Zippy is done. Apologies, it's very, very... It looks a bit more like that, I suppose. Got paint everywhere, literally everywhere here. I don't really want one video to pop out and go big. Scary shit. Yeah, it could happen though, Austin. There's no way of controlling it if that's going to happen. All the black looks good. I'd be super nervous painting so close to the figure. Yeah, I do. I get nervous if I think about it too much. But I tried not to think about it, and then it's all right. But yeah, if I'd gone over that, it would be completely fucked because you can't. It'd be very hard to paint back over the black. But I've got little dots of black, and that's from where I was scrubbing the tissue. There's a bit of lint there, but I can pick that off once it's dried. I still have my Wii gaming channel. Yes, nice to have another place to go and be creative. I think something different. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's I don't know. I just personally I can't just stick to books because I love reading, but I just wouldn't be able to. I'm always interested in other things as well. Okay, I'm going to put this one away, and then. And then I'm going to do a very, very quick one. Oof. Very, very quick one. Okay. Now, what shall I paint? Wait, JC? Jim really is an eternal champion, or at the very least an eternal companion. Indeed, yes, indeed. Yes, it is odd, isn't it? Yeah, I do have my initials could stand for someone else, I suppose. I like your Monday news, Jimmy. A little bit of everything. Oh yeah, I enjoy doing that as well because I can just talk without having to plan anything. Well, I do make a list, but it's not much on it normally. Jimmy Cornelius. Right. Right, interestingly, you know the old JC thing. I remember once I was in this was in secondary school in art class. And a friend of mine, me and my friend, had to draw a portrait of each other. And I remember he drew mine. I drew. We both kind of looked like Jesus back then. We both had long hair. And then he looked at the drawing I'd done. No, I'd done it of myself. That's right. And he went, "You look like Jesus." And he kind of looked awed. I don't. Yeah. Anyway. In fact, it's a strange thing. That poor lad ended up dying about 6 years later, something like that. Freak accident. Quite terrible. Anyway, let's not dwell on dark things. But he was a good lad. Right, let's do... I don't know what I'm going to do here. Tell you what I'm going to do. A dark and stormy something. I look forward to Jimmy's Monday ranting. It's what I listen to at work before most of the people come in. It's my official start to the week. That's nice. Oh yeah, thanks very much, Mr. Brewer. That's nice. Oh, Shuffle. On a break, where did Zippy go? Oh, Zippy's been vanquished. Oh dear. If you zoom back a bit, you'll see him. I ended up altering him quite a lot. Because it wasn't working. I ended up putting him in the void. Okay, this is a nice dark and stormy sky here. Thinning this down with loads of solvent so it stinks. Zippy was so consumed by the darkness. Yes. Dark void. As it should be, yes. Yes, poor Zippy. Yeah, they got me to paint dark rings under his eyes as well. Right, I think that was Charlie that made me do that. Is it Charlie or Charles? I'm sorry. I've encountered you on Austin's Discord. Right. Okay. I might be getting your name wrong. Oh, this is dark magic. Okay, now I'm gonna put in some lighter colour. No. It's far too light. Ah, it's okay. I'm going to do another castle. It's going to be here, but let's get the rest in first. Charlie, yes, okay, lovely, thank you. Good. I hate it when I've done it before. I was at work with someone once, and for like a year I was calling him something. And one time he turned around and said, "Why do you keep calling me that?" I was like, "Sorry, I thought that was your name." "No, it isn't my name, you swine." I don't think he was quite as brutal as that, but he was a bit miffed. Oh, Arsenal won the league. My goodness. Do you support Arsenal? Do you, Austin? I don't really follow football. I'll answer to almost anything. Okay. No, I'll go with Charlie. Is this painting what Zippy was looking at? Yes, excellent idea. Brilliant idea. Brilliant. Yeah, this is what poor Zippy was looking at. Jim, I have half of these songs on my reading time playlist. No way. Well, to be honest, I think it's just flying now by the seat of its pants. I don't think I've chosen any of this, but I'm enjoying it. We just made a good case for Doctor Who being God. Oh right, I get sacked some GCSE results time. Oh dear, is that where the religious education went? Oh no. Okay, this is sea here, and this is a bank of cloud, and it's raining. I don't know if you can. I get the feeling it's raining here. Do some rain there. That's rain, okay. Poor Zippy. He was in a hellish place, wasn't he? I'm just really glad that those of you who have never encountered Zippy now know about Zippy. He's one hell of a character. If you go on YouTube, there's various. I mean, it's quite tame, obviously. It's children's fare, but Zippy was a wonderful character. Okay, now I'm going to turn this. I'm going to mist it out slightly. Misty, yes. Misty it out. Well, I'm just going to carry on. Just pick this out. What times are okay for a bit? This needs to be darker. Dark magic. A bit slapdash here. See this line, I don't know if you can see it, this white here, that's a defect in the canvas, which is a pain in the ass. Hasn't been primed properly. Okay, good. Right. Now I'm gonna layer a bit more. I'm gonna go for some lighter colours. I even take in a bit of Zippy's yellow into the mix. So there's a bit of Zippy in the landscape. Are you going in, lover? Okay. I will be in shortly. Some ethereal shit going on the horizon there. Can you see this, my lads? There's some shit going on here. Devilish place. Devilish place. Oh my goodness, what's going on out to sea there? Some magical shit is going down. Okay. I don't know if this is working out. What Zippy Saw, I'd buy that book. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hello, Andrea. You've been so inspired, Jimmy. Love the creative flow. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I'm just enjoying flinging shit around, to be fair. I have to close the store soon. Have a good stream, Jim. Thanks for introducing me to Zippy. You're very welcome, Tim. Do look him up. Yeah, I might get a Zippy tattoo now, you know. Yes, I love Arsenal FC. Don't get to watch live football much nowadays because I don't have Sky. But I do love Arsenal, right? Yes. Zippy's Tempest. Yes, yes. Take it easy, Tim. Zippy's home planet. Yes. Jim is very artistic. I'm just autistic. Oh, no. That's a beautiful blue painting. Oh, thank you very much, Andrea. I'm just dicking around, really. However, good things can happen from dicking around. We need more Zippy colour coming in here. Let's get some ochre in. Whoa. Uh-oh. Whoa. Shit is going down. Now, always be prepared for a painting to go tits up. Okay, it's a little too linear for my liking, the lines going on, but we'll let that do what it wants. Now let's pop in a castle. For the castle, I'm gonna use... Oh, fucking hell, this is an awful colour, I can't use that. Oh no, what have I done? Fuck it, let's do it. It's too watered down, that's the problem. I added too much solvent. Let's get a bit of... Okay. Right. Ghostly castle over here. Now here is the coastline, that's what I'm thinking. Oh dear, I've used a rather silly colour there. That's the coastline. This castle's perched right on the edge. Dark magic. But what I thought would be nice is if this trails off to the sea, perhaps. Frightful place, frightful place. Okay, poor Zippy never had a chance, did he? Poor thing. Right, let's put a nice beam of light. Yeah. Dancing. Bruce. Fucking stinks, isn't it? Okay. Over here, I think there's going to be a wizened old tree of some kind. A stump. Austin, you can have my Peacock login if you want. Most matches are played on that over here. It doesn't help you now, but for the next season. Oh, that's a nice idea. Champions League final next. I'd like some moons. I don't know why. Ooh, moons. I can do a moon or two. Okay, I'll just finish this little tree thing. Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. How many moons would you like? Could have a great big one here, I'll tell you that right now. Ghostly line of a 2 or 3 as you wish. Falcor! Well, this little blue fella is rad. Oh, hello, Jake. We were talking about you earlier. In a nice way, don't worry. Oh my goodness, sorry, I've been missing some here. Oh, it's Mark the Blade. Shame I missed this, but looking good, brother. By the way, are you free next Wednesday for a gaming session? Yes, I'm down for 3 days for half term. Oh yeah, say aye. Yes, Blade is coming. Ducked out for 5 minutes. We went from Seaside City to Cityscape. Amazing. Oh, cheers, Shuffle. Yeah, it's taking a life of its own, this fellow. It's the noon in the middle? Moon? Yes. Yeah, there's another outline of something here, isn't there? However, if the light's coming from this side, I'm going to have to do something else there. Or the never-ending story dog flying. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it's beyond me at the moment without a reference, else it will look shambolic. Is it the moon in the middle? Yes, it could be Bushdeckle. I'll have a look in a sec. I just need to get the light right. The painting reminds me of Superman's home planet. Oh my goodness. 2 or 3 as you wish. Yes, I'm going to pop 3 in. takes me back. Ice Crown Citadel 2008. My goodness, what's that about, Billy? Hey, this doesn't look like Zippy. No, right. So, Sephiros, this is what Zippy was looking at. So, by the end, Zippy was kind of looking a bit traumatized. So, this is what Zippy was looking at. I know I've been here painting as well. Oh, my goodness. Right, he's been listening. Splendid. Oh, goodness. What are you painting, Jake? Incredible painting. Cheers, Bush Decor. Death Star, yes, that could be the Death Star there. Zippy's having a rough time, Sephiros, yes, poor fucker. Right, let's get this bit of light twatting off there. Okay, that's one of the moons. So we're actually incorporating some of Zippy's colour into this. So this colour here is taken straight from Zippy's body, if you will. His very essence has been incorporated into, I tell you what, we could have like a star here, and so that's why it's illuminating this side. Yeah, it's a fucking great planet there, or moon or something. Good lord, didn't even know it was there, but it was there all along. Yeah, so maybe just a point of light right in the distance. Or maybe down here. Yes, this is the sun just about to come up, perhaps. Maybe. It's quite hard to put the paint down now because it's all a bit wet. Yeah, I can't get it to stick. I tell you what, let's twat a bit of white right in it. That might make it sing a bit. No. That'll do. Okay, so we got light there, light there. And there. Fill that in a bit. If that's the sea, then that wouldn't be going below it. It doesn't matter. Okay, right. I'm just going to pop in just a few highlights here and there. That's too strong. Random daubs of light there. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I think it's more or less there. Just want some more twigs on this fellow. Just splattering paint, working out all the rusty points. Okay, that's good, that's fun. It's been so long that half my paint has gone bad. Oil paint, is it? Zippy is the ultimate Sith Lord. Yes. Painting the... Oh, yes. Painting the Weird Frequencies cover. Jake? Could be. Looks a bit like London from Regent's Park. Ooh, cool. Does indeed. Hello, did I miss Zippy? Oh yeah, sorry Ian, that was earlier. So Zippy ended up looking a bit worse for wear, so we're trying to imagine what he was looking at in the distance. It turns out it was this place. Kind of hellish looking place. Yes, that was Charlie's idea. Yesterday I saw a movie about William Turner, a Master of Light. Oh yes, he was wonderful. So that's, yeah, he was kind of, was he slightly before the Impressionists? I mean, it was around that, his painting was definitely impressionistic. This painting just came out of nowhere and it's a gem. Oh, cheers Austin. Yeah, this one turned out okay. I'm painting a self-portrait in the nude, my friends. Yes. Right, we need to see that. That's good. You can use that as a thumbnail, Jake. That is lovely. Painting Farrah Fawcett style, Jake. That's the one with Timothy Spall. Like it a lot. Talking to Bush Deckle there. Has anyone bagsied this painting yet? Unless you're keeping it. I am not. Well, I don't tend to keep many of mine, so... But wait, though, Sephiroth, I might fuck it up yet. But if you want it, let me know, and it's yours. Yeah, so I had an idea that this was kind of going off there, and this going up here a bit. Just rough. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's more or less done because I will shag it up otherwise. What I might do is just darken this up here a little bit. Just a tad. Okay, and just a tiny bit more light. Oh yeah, fucker. Right. Just here. That's better. Yes, that's fine. Just a few little dazzle lights around here. Yeah, so it could be, this could be a city down here, couldn't it? It may not be the sea. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever we want it to be, isn't it, I suppose? I don't know. Do you think it's alright? Do you think it's finished? I don't know. I think it's alright. I'm just going to darken this corner and then I'm done. Just a few more twigs. I fucking love putting twigs on things, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, let's just sign the devil. The old JC motherfucker. That'll do, Becca. That'll do. Okay, it's rough around the edges, but it gives you an idea of something going on. See, the part of me wants to clean up some of this, but I think it's nice just being left rough. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Good work on your hyped video, Jake. Yes, I saw it as popping off, and that was only half an hour after or so. Yes, excellent stuff. It's all about the hype now, isn't it? I suppose that's doing something. Gorgeous Jimmy, I love the moons. Oh, thank you, Constance. That was your input there. I didn't think of doing that, so this is lovely. A collaboration. Thanks very much. I think it's done. Yes, thank you, Austin. Yeah, I think so too. Kind of looks like that moon is rising from the sea. Yes, exactly. Yes. Name your price, wizard. It's only a mere trifling £500. No, it's all right. It's going to be it'll be a cheapy one. Don't worry. So cool, Jimmy. Your painting is better than mine. I can never get my nips to look right. Yes, you need to practice the nips. I've done a few nips in my time. Oh, thank you very much, Charlie. Just joined, and the first thing I hear is I fucking love twigs. I'm with my people. Hello there, Chris. Splendid. Well, at least you didn't come in when I said I was talking about nipples. Okay, right. I think it's time to go. I tell you what, before I go, I'm just going to paint the surrounds dark, because that's something I always forget, and I like it dark, my loves. You like it darker, don't you? Fucking hair's in the way now. Wait a minute, Sephiros, what are you doing here, by the way? Are you not running a risk of angering someone? Or have you got this on secretly? I did a painting. I think it was, yeah, it might have been the one. Oh shit, there's a turpentine here, so it's resisting the paint. Yeah, the paint. I did that time lapse one. I was listening to Terminator in the background, the original Terminator. Absolutely brilliant, without even looking at what's going on. Ah shit, it's resisting the paint down here. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I have to do that when it's dry. This thing fucking stinks. I really don't think it's healthy to be breathing this in, but saying that, I breathe in a lot of things I probably shouldn't be, so what's a little bit of turpentine between friends? Great painting stream, Jimmy. Sephiros is on the toilet. He could be. She said I'm allowed now. Oh good. What time-lapse one? That time-lapse one was great too. Oh, thank you, Sephiros. Thank you. Yeah, I did that in the same way I did this one, really. I just started off with no particular idea where it was going to go. But those tend to be more fun for me. The more a painting is planned, the less interested well, then I get more into technique, enjoying the process of painting. But these are more rewarding, and that rather like the way you might write a story without planning it. It's far more exciting to see what comes out of whatever you're doing. Using my finger as a brush here. Okay, there we are. The sides have been painted. It's all done. Lovely. Okay. Right, I better go. Shit, it's fine. It's 10 o'clock. And my hip is starting to hurt. I tell you what, my hip's been way better lately, but it's starting to go tits up again. But anyway, right, let's leave it there. Let's throw all this shit away. Okay, I'll tell you what, one last thing I'll do is I'll put Zippy and this one side by side, so we can get an idea of what Zippy was looking at. Let's move this away a bit. This is shambolic. Right, let's zoom out. So bear with me. This will be worth it, I think. Okay, so that's there. Let's get Zippy out. Hell. Okay, here's Zippy. Okay, that's what Zippy was looking at. You can see now why he's slightly miffed. And the light's all over the place, isn't it? I suppose it looks a bit more like that. Cut the light down a bit. That's probably... You get the idea. Okay. Great painting, Jimmy. I'll watch from the start. Oh, thank you, Ian. By the way, Ian, I did a book haul today, so that'll be on tomorrow, some point tomorrow. And we unleash the Misty annuals. Thank you very much again for sending me those. I unpackaged them and I went through the first one before I even mentioned that you'd given them to me, and then I remembered. So, but apologies, I was just in awe of new Misty. But there we are. Oh yes, congrats, Sephirosa Beauty. Oh yes. Well, Constance, yeah. If ever I do another one and you like one, you can have it. You can have then. You could have the next one if you like. Love it. Thank you very much. Need to paint a very small mirrored version of that in Zippy's eyes. That's true. That would be tricky. Hartley hair next. Oh, I don't know Hartley hair. Yes, poor Zippy. You're welcome. I hope they are in good condition. They're fantastic, Ian. Better than the 81. Yeah, these are both immaculate, I would say. However, I noticed that the 1983 one has the Norma story, Moonchild. It has that one in it, which we've already read, haven't we? But there's another story in there which I can do. But there's two long ones in the 1982 one, so lots coming out, coming your way, if you will. Oh, you're welcome, Constance. Yes, do let me know if I do one of these again. Just let me know, and you can have it. Hartley Hare was a horrific puppet in the show Pipkins. Oh, I don't know that. Sounds, well, yeah, it sounds horrific. Just the name. Okay, right, I'm going to have to go now, my lads. I've got to be away to bed. But thank you all for coming once more, and I'll see you tomorrow if you fancy a gander at a book hall. Splendid. Constance can have it if they want, since they helped you creatively. Well, now this is something you might have to discuss amongst yourselves. Traumatizing, right? Okay, I'll look that up. I might be able to do that. I could do a series of these old children's characters and what they might be seeing. Right, they're just going in the drying rack. Oh, splendid. Okay, well, if I'll keep it on for a little bit longer if you want to hang around. I just need to clean up. Let's put a bit of P. Diddy juice down, baby oil. Oh dear. Baby oil is fantastic for lifting oil paint. If you get oil paint on your clothes or anywhere, baby oil is the way to go, because it doesn't destroy your clothes either, and it leaves them smelling sexual, if you will. Yes. Here we are. Clean as a whistle. Oh, thank you, Bushdeckle. Thank you for coming. That could get very dark. Okay, yes, well, I'm up for a challenge. I don't want to swoop in and thieve it. That's what Sephiros is saying. Constance says it's okay, Sephiros. Enjoy. Splendid. Look at this. That's how we arrange. This is how we do things around here. With decorum. Thanks, Jimmy. All the best, everyone. Have a good night. Cheers, Austin. Thanks for being here the whole time. Lovely. Thank you very much. And thank you, everyone else. But please leave when you wish. I'm just going to be cleaning my brushes, so I don't think that will be very enjoyable. I used to hate cleaning brushes, but now I find it quite relaxing. I mean, I do a half-assed attempt at cleaning them, to be fair, but sometimes I do give them a damn good thrashing. It takes a long time then, but that's the relaxing time. You just don't want to leave the dark colours like burnt umber in a brush, because it will be fucked by the next day. Then when you've taken off the lion's share of the paint, then just dip them in a bit of baby oil. You can have a little sip of it as well. So this has got a load of baby oil in. Just give it a damn good soaking, and then just leave it somewhere to chill. And that brush will be safe for easily a week without cleaning it. I saw a video online about boiling your brushes, and apparently they go back to the way they looked when you bought them. And then I read a load of comments saying, If you boil your brushes like that, it'll melt the glue that actually helps bind it within the ferrule, or whatever you call it. So you'll fuck your brushes up. So it's one of those kind of false. It looks like it's a good idea, but it probably isn't. Don't boil your brushes. I think that's my advice. Right, there we are, all done. Oh, one last thing. I better scrape this off. Look at the beautiful colours. How good is this for the environment, do you think? Now, I might have talked about this before, but I don't think it's too bad because the oils, the linseed oil that oil paints are bound in is biodegradable. So wherever this tissue ends up, it will be devoured by bacteria. The solvent, not so good for the environment. Here we are, done. I can go in there. Now I've got paint on me. Now I've got paint on me. Right, thank you very much. Right, lovely. Thank you for the stream. Hopefully I'll be here on Thursday. We shall see. Yes, don't worry, Sophia. I don't want to cause any problems with you on holiday there. But thank you anyway. That's just misinformation by Big Brush. Yes, just like the umbrella companies used to say it was bad luck to open your umbrella indoors because they were hoping that they would rot and you'd buy a new one. Lovely stream once more. Have a cracking rest of the week, everyone. Cheers, Colin. Thank you very much. Okay, it's time to go. I hope you all have a nice sleep, and I hope the rest of you have a pleasant rest of the day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, good.